Honourable Senators, I too rise today on behalf of the Progressive Senate Group to pay tribute to the Honourable David Adams Richards, who, as we have heard, will be celebrating his 75th birthday next Friday. As a writer, indeed, as we've also heard, a very acclaimed writer, it seems fitting that he tends to be judicious about how he uses his voice here. Through his words outside of these chambers are certainly prolific, he is deliberate in how he participates here in this chamber. We do not see him rising on every occasion, but once he does, it's clear that when Senator Richards enters debate, he has judged it to be the most important to speak than to stay silent on that particular issue. He often uses his voice to highlight why we are all here, reminding us of the real impacts of our decisions on Canadians, especially those he represents, both New Brunswickers and rural Canadians, and asking poignant and thoughtful questions. It also seems very fitting that his body of work in terms of Senate chamber inventions, of course, are quite neatly bookended right now. And yes, you'll pardon my right-handed pun. We heard last month as Senator Richards paid tribute to a friend and fellow Canadian writer, the late Ray Fraser of New Brunswick. In fact, his very first intervention in this chamber was also a tribute to a fellow Canadian writer. That time, it was the late Alden Nowlin, who was born in Nova Scotia but resettled in New Brunswick. With your indulgence, Senator Richards, I'd like to quote from one of your poems. "It's what we all want in the end, not to be worshipped, not to be admired, not to be famous, not to be feared, not even to be loved, but to simply be held." Your voice in Canadian literature has been so important to so many people, and we are so fortunate that you have brought that voice into the chamber for the last 8 years. New Brunswickers and all Canadians have been aptly represented by you. On behalf of the Progressive Senate Group, I wish you the very best in the future and in your impending retirement.